Welcome back to another episode of Relatable. I am your host, Jeff. With me right now is the wonderful, beautiful Bradley Crow. We
Yes.
talk all things NBA as well as relatable stories. Both 22, trying to figure things out. Like I'm trying to figure out how this mic works. and uh, and yeah, so today's episode we're gonna talk about Donovan Mitchell trade, our failed mission to Vegas, or we'd like to call it a successful mission to Barstow. Fitness stories as well as gym motivation and anything else that comes up. So Brad, how you doing today?
I'm just chilling. Good little Saturday. Off work. It's on the rest. Get back into it. Also, if his video is trash, just ignore it. It's just the internet.
I'm using the library public
so
Wi-Fi, so
it should might
I'm
cut
trying.
out internet, but
I'm trying.
it'll
guys.
come back.
I'm trying my best. But anyway, so let's get into it. So let's talk about the big news that happened this week. Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz gets traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Do you have the trade package ready?
Yeah. So from the Woj bomb, that Woj updated himself. So Utah Jazz traded All-Star Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland Cavs for Lauri Markkanen, Ochai Agbaji, which was their draft pick, Colin Sexton, and then 3 unprotected first-round picks and 2 pick swaps. Pretty equivalent to the Rudy trade.
What was your reaction when you saw that?
I was surprised. I didn't know the Cavs were even in talks to trade him, or trade for him. And plus, I thought that they would be giving up one of their their so-called big three. Like either Mobley, or Allen. Is what I thought. I knew Garland would go, but
I thought Jared Allen was gonna be part of the deal. Like when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, Jared Allen has to be in it," just because I would think they want like a young prospect, like a really good young player. And they do have young players, but I don't know if they're on the same level as like Jared Allen.
yeah,
They're not gonna trade away Mobley or Garland for sure. So I thought Jared Allen was gonna be part of the trade. When it happened, I was shocked because all we heard was the Knicks. The Knicks all the time were gonna get him, but as
even
always,
the Heat.
the
I
Knicks
was hearing the
failed.
Heat too.
Yeah, but the Heat don't have anything to trade.
Yeah, but it would have made more sense to me if he went to the Heat than the Cavs. I just didn't think about it.
No, I know what you mean. But yeah, the Heat they just don't have enough trade. I mean, unless you really like Tyler Hero, but I think he's a role player, like a really good role player. But yeah. So from the Utah side, Danny Ainge wants a lot of picks. Apparently, he got 10 pretty much, right? Well, 12 really if you count like the rookies.
He's
from
pulling
both.
a OKC Thunder. He's trying to make the Thunder.
Presti, just trade everything.
Yeah, Sam Presti
for picks. He traded pretty much six picks because they got the rookies from both Minnesota and then from Cleveland. So pretty much 6 first round picks. Overall, I think this is good for Utah just because the West they're not gonna stack up well with them because you got like at least like 7. Even if they kept Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, they're gonna be the 6th or 7th best team in the West, in my opinion. And so I think this is good for them. Not every team needs to compete. If I'm a GM, I'm either tanking or competing, and right now they're deciding to just tank, and maybe they'll get the Victor kid.
Yeah, Womaneo. I don't know how to say his name, but
They
could definitely get him. I mean, other than that though, they don't really got any young players that I can name off the top of my head that are impactful right now. I mean, obviously they're going to get more playing time now. Oh yeah, they do got Vanderbilt. You're right.
No, but I think it's overall good for Utah. Let's talk about Cleveland, the more exciting part of this trade.
I'm
Cleveland.
tripping. I don't know why I said that Utah shit. They have Talon. Forgot about Talon.
Eh,
Shout out THT.
I wish they took Russ instead. But anyway, let's talk about Cleveland. That's the more fun side of this trade. Now they got Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley as like their big four, I guess. And I could honestly see them like all four making an All-Star team one day. And I think if Evan Mobley becomes a player that I think he will be, which is like a top 10 player in the league, I think if this is a future championship team, basic championship core, if they're able to keep all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely make like a deep run. I don't think off the bat they can beat like the Nets or the Bucks or the Celtics. But I mean, they could do like that thing, that Cinderella run that the Hawks did, I mean, and make it pretty deep. The Hawks almost made it to the finals that one year.
Where do you rank the Cavs now, currently, in the East?
Above the Bulls, that's for sure. I'd even put them above the Heat, probably. I think if they just stay healthy, I mean, and they still
just rank them. Rank them from like 1 to 6. Like, what do you think the East is looking like?
You want to do like 1 to 6? My predictions, like
yeah.
All right, so Sixers, Celtics, Bucks, Nets, and then probably the Hawks, and then the Cavs. Yeah, I'd probably say that. I think it's different than what the predictions I had in our last video, but
no, yeah, it changes it. But I pretty much got Atlanta and Cavs switched. I had Atlanta 4th. I think,
okay.
Yeah, I think I had the Cavs 6th or 7th around there. I'm gonna switch it.
Yeah, I think they're safe 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think the Cavs are not the top 4th best team in the East. I got Boston,
really?
The Bucks. I got the Sixers, and then I got the Cavs. I don't think Miami's at that level. I think they got worse. And then Atlanta. Oh, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's a wild card. They're like in between the first and second, like tier.
Yeah.
They could be on top. They could be the 1 seed. I wouldn't be surprised, but just knowing the issues that they got inside, I don't personally believe in them. But I think, I'm excited for the Cavs' future. They also got a good bench. They got Kevin Love, who was 6-man, had like 6-man buzz last season. They got, Cedi Osman is a good backup. They got Karis LeVert is probably gonna come off the bench now as like a 6-man type of role. And
yeah, but him and Rubio coming off the bench is so good. It's such a good.
Oh yeah, Ricky Rubio, perfect backup. And yeah, dude, I think that's why I think that's another reason why I think they're gonna be the 4th best team, because they just got depth now, and also
plus they're just like energy. You got that energy.
Yeah, they're actually gonna, these young teams, they tend to care more about the regular season.
Yeah.
Especially because they missed out last season because of the play-in. I think they're gonna be hungry, and they're gonna really go for regular season wins. Unlike like Miami. I don't think Miami's gonna really go like Jimmy Butler doesn't really care about regular season.
No, he doesn't.
He's always missing like 10
playoffs is when he turns into Michael Jordan.
No disrespect, like give me Jimmy Butler any day of the week, like for the playoffs. I'd rather have a guy like outperform in the playoffs than underperform the regular season. But yeah, that's our reaction. Other news in the NBA, if you have the report pulled up, Brad, about the new tournament they're talking about introducing in the 2023-2024 season.
Yeah, so they reported yesterday, Friday, the NBA and NBPA, which is the Players Association, still working to finalize the future in-season tournament concept, and they're thinking about introducing it as soon as next year. But so basically, with the information they got right now is it's a series of cup games that would run through November, with the top 8 teams in the tournament advancing to a single elimination final round held in December, and then all of these tournament games. So they're not separate. They're going to be they're going to count as the 82 games, like part of the season, and then 2 teams are going to have an 83rd game basically because they're going to have that final championship, whatever. And they said there's going to be like prizes for advancing to the final round for those teams, but they haven't announced what those prizes might be. I'm assuming. I mean, obviously, like a little championship thing, a little MVP thing, and then like just money. I don't know.
I think it'll be money. Because these players already make millions. What's like, how much realistically
money,
can they give more?
Money to like a charity, like you know, like how they did that for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Like how they pick a charity.
Well, it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be kind of a lame tournament then if that's the prize, because you're gonna have players just like not really care. Anyway.
But yeah, so I mean the tournament. These are the prizes.
What do you think the prizes? Yeah, prize for the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it would be the money, like for like a charity. I don't really know what else they can give. Like, can't give them a day off.
A day off.
Can't be like, oh yeah, you guys can go rest.
Just automatic win, just automatic W.
Yeah, like they make enough money where they're not gonna give them money, but I mean just money for some type of charity they pick as a team.
It's like, what are you gonna tell LeBron? Like, here's another $1 million. Here you go.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Why are you giving me?
This is like $10 for me. I'm not gonna risk my playoffs for this.
Yeah, I mean, then how are you gonna evenly distribute it among people? So I mean, it's like
maybe like the poorest NBA player gets like the most, and then they just go down from there.
That'd be so weird.
And yeah, like the 12th guy gets like $5 million, basically double his contract, and then go down from there. And then
I don't even know.
Yeah, you can't even give out like picks, because I don't think players are gonna care about that. Like, they might not even be on the team next season. So
yeah, exactly. And I don't think a lot of people are actually gonna. I mean, it's kind of different. Like, since it counts towards the 82 games, players are gonna play. But I don't know. I feel like some players are gonna rest during it.
They are,
or not try as hard.
Because there's no incentive right now. I like the idea of Adam Silver, just to create more buzz during the regular season, because let's be honest, like the regular season it's kind of boring at times. Because you have players because you have players that just don't care, like and I mean, I don't blame them. Anyway, we're just gonna continue. But I don't know what the incentive can be that'll like really make them try.
Yeah, because I mean, you're right. I mean, it's good for like NBA wise, like money wise, and TV deals, because I don't think the NBA is as big until Christmas, and then after that, that's when the season really starts getting like interesting. January is kind of an important month.
They gotta deal with football for the first couple months.
Yeah, exactly. And then January is a big month, and then February is All-Star game. Everyone watches that shit, and then continue on to that. Playoffs are basically right around the corner. 30 games.
I can't wait for the playoffs, bro. I already got like $500 ready to bet.
500?
Yep. Oh, fuck. Yep. I'm ready for that. And anyway, in other NBA news, Luka, did you have the report about Luka and his mom?
Basically, I mean, Luka in 2018, his mom, he gave his mom his trademark, which is Luka Doncic 7. And I mean, his number is 77, right? So he basically he confirmed it this week. Doncic confirmed to longtime NBA reporter Mark Stein that he filed a petition with the United States Patent and Trademark Office regarding canceling the Luka Doncic 7 trademark, which is controlled by his mother, and she's refused to give up. So he's suing his mom for taking control of his brand and not giving it back to him. Because, I mean, obviously he's a huge star in the league, and he kind of needs that for his shoe deals. So
so this is a money issue, like from what I'm getting.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. I mean, obviously not all the thing is up.
Details.
But I mean, he had to like make his. So I think what he had to do for his logo is do LD for Luka Doncic, right? He can't use his name, which is crazy because it's his name. And then he had to do 77, and then S for Slovenia, like for his home country. So it's like he can't even do like the Luka Doncic, whatever.
God damn,
it's crazy.
That's tough. I guess your mom. Would your mom do that? I don't think my mom would do that.
Hell no, my mom wouldn't do that.
Nah.
I mean, think about it, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, she raised him, but at the end of the day, who's the one giving her money? He is. So
I know that's the weird part about this. It's not like she's gonna go broke, like not keeping the name. Like it's just I'm pretty sure like he'll make sure you're good.
Yeah, like I don't think he hates you.
I mean, he might now.
Yeah, now you messed up, so it's kind of your fault. But who cares about it?
Yeah.
Sucks for Luka, but I mean, I'm sure he'll get over it.
Imagine suing your mom. That's such a weird family dynamic.
Yeah, you're at court suing your mom.
Yeah, your mom. Like, goddamn. Anyway, so let's move on to the next topic. Let me just set this up. Our friend here, Bradley, came from Virginia. How long were you here for? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I came home on leave for 11 days. I think it was 11 or 12, something like that. And yeah, just to visit home. Like I come around like every, I'd say 5 to 7 months. Back from the Navy, but it's like my daily or my routine, I guess.
Yeah. So me, Bradley, have had this Vegas trip that we have been planning. How long we planning? Like basically the whole year.
Yeah, I think March, bro. Like early March, we set it out.
Yeah, and we're really looking forward to this trip. We saved the money, and planning now 4, 5, 6 months. And so what happened was, our friend was giving us the ride, and unfortunately, halfway, I would say an hour and a half, 2 hours into, because it's a 5-hour drive for us. And they're basically halfway, like 2 hours into it.
Yeah, we were like an hour and a half away, I would say.
We're driving for 2.5, so it's like 4 hours, 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
But anyway, an hour away, basically. We're going down, and unfortunately, our buddy's car broke down, and we had to be out there at 110-degree weather, waiting for that beach to cool down, but it just wouldn't happen. And we got, basically, long story short, we got stuck in Barstow. And I don't know if you guys ever been to Barstow. Don't ever go to Barstow, because I hope no one from Barstow is listening to this right now. But
yeah, I mean, what we saw was all crackheads.
Tell us what we saw, Bradley. Tell us what we saw.
It's crackheads, dirty. It's literally, it's like just like it looks like an abandoned town. Is what it looks like.
Yeah.
At least the part we were.
We had at least like 3 crackheads approach us, like just talking about some bullshit, and
it was kind of nuts.
And yeah, we had to rent out a motel for the night.
Yeah, that place was not nice.
I mean, it was $100. Like we can't really ask for much.
Oh yeah. I just mean like the area wise.
Oh yeah. It was. So that's why we call it either a failed mission to Vegas or a successful mission to Barstow. Because we ended up in Barstow for the night, and it's very disappointing. The only good thing apart, and then Bradley was sick. Um, and the disappointing part, was that the only non-disappointing part was that I didn't waste them. We didn't waste the money, I guess, in Vegas, and we were financially responsible. I mean, I ended up just putting the money on my credit card. And
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I didn't waste the money that I saved up for it. So kind of was like good, saved it and then didn't have to use all of it. So worked out, I guess, a little bit.
what'd you use the money for?
I don't even remember. I think I just I think I used it towards my couch and then like my coffee table and like just stuff I needed for my apartment. I didn't.
But yeah,
I put some towards my credit card too, but
I put the majority of that shit in my credit card, and then the rest I used to for like TJ. That's another story for another day.
Yeah. But I mean, we tried to say it was a successful trip to Barstow, because it's make the most out of the
situation. Yeah, I mean,
situation that happened.
And it sucks too. We were out there for how long? We were out there in the freeway, like.
I would say so. The first time we broke down, I'd say we were there for 30, like past 30, and then we drove a little bit more. I'd say like 10. That's when we drove to the gas station, right?
The second time, yes. We were there for
we drove
a minute.
Yeah, we were at the gas station for a minute. Tried to cool it down, refill the coolant.
Some snacks.
Yeah. Practiced poker, thinking that we were still gonna make it.
Blackjack.
Yeah, and then after that we broke down again, or was overheating again on the freeway, and we were like, all right, now we just got to get a tow because at this point it's not gonna fucking get us to where we need to go without killing us. So we drove it to the towing company or the little spot they had, and then they said they could tow us either to Vegas or Barstow, but we're not going to. It was not worth it to go to Vegas at that time.
Yeah, because it was like they're charging us like $700 just to get to Vegas, and from there.
Plus, I mean,
that would have been like not half the money, but a good majority of the money. At that point, we already missed the reservation. It was just kind of like we're kind of over it at that point.
Yeah. By the time we got there, it would have been later, and then would have not had as good of a time because we'd be dealing with, the car situation.
Yeah.
Figure out a way back.
So we punted on it. It was $400, I think, to get to Barstow because that was the closest city, basically. Because we're in the middle of nowhere, basically, like just desert.
We were 60 miles away. 60 miles away from Barstow. So.
And then, fortunately, your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad Bob picked us up.
Yeah. He's a goat.
Let me tell y'all, he's a funny dude. He's a funny dude.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Y'all need to get a Bob in your life because he's a funny ass dude.
Yeah. Everyone needs a Bob.
Everyone needs a Bob.
Yeah, I mean, thank God he picked us up. I knew he was. I never doubted it.
Yeah. Thank God
he was trying to convince me. Yeah, he was trying to convince us to go to Vegas, but I was feeling terrible. I felt like shit.
Yeah,
I was probably sick I was sick that whole day.
I already had my mind made up to put my money in my credit card and be like responsible and shit. But I mean, next time we do go, next time we gotta bring your dad or have your dad drive.
Yeah, he'll hook us up too. So
yeah, because the trip back was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. Just me getting roasted. That's what it is.
You and your dad are complete opposites, man. Complete opposites. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. It is crazy.
So weird. So weird.
But it's crazy, bro, because we have a great relationship too. Like, we're like that, but we're complete opposites. Like socially wise.
Yeah.
Like I'm very, I guess introverted. I guess you could say. I just
his dad speaks his mind. Like he does not give a fuck. Like he will say whatever, even if it's kind of dumb, but he'll say it. And all you can really do is
he doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't care. I mean I admire that about him. Just speak your mind, and he creates a good time. And he took us to Outback Steakhouse, which was very nice.
Yeah.
After a long trip back, but yeah, next time, have your dad hook us up, have Bob hook us up, and it'll be way better because he's been to Vegas how many times? A lot of times already. He already knows what's up.
Oh yeah, a ton. I mean, he always goes. Majority he goes every March for March Madness and stuff. You know. I went with him last in March. That shit was fun. I got really drunk. It was really bad, but I try to stay away from alcohol for the most part.
Really? Still?
I mean, yeah. Over here, I don't drink like hardly ever. And then so when I go home, because I mean, I think it's better too. Because when I go home, I can get less drinks, and then get fucked up quicker. You hear that shit, bro?
Yes, dude.
I don't know what it is.
Whatever. Just go with it.
But yeah, so like it's better because I feel like I'm a lightweight already. I mean, that's what I feel like. I don't know if I am, but since I don't drink for like a consistent amount of time, then obviously when you drink, your tolerance is lower. So I just get fucked up quicker, which means I spend less money.
I still remember that one. The only time I really seen you kind of drunk was when we had that Adios. Adios is a cocktail like with vodka, tequila, the blue drink. Pretty good.
That shit was all vodka and tequila.
But that one specific drink was all vodka and tequila from the taste. And well, I just I don't remember too much, but I do remember you acting different.
Oh yeah, I was fucking faded.
Yeah, dude. And that's the only time I've ever seen you like kind of drunk. And
I've only really been like crazy drunk like 3 or 4 times.
Have you ever blacked out?
Not really. I mean,
to be honest,
I'd say yeah, probably twice.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't know. I think it depends what people define as blackout. Because I can remember shit like up to a point, right? But
I guess blackout is like when I guess you can't remember like the ending of it because you can remember the beginning of it, right? When you start drinking.
Then I did not remember the ending. I was getting told stories.
I think blacking out is when you wake up. Yeah, when you wake up and someone says you did something, you're like surprised you did that.
Yep, that's twice then. Yep, twice.
Really?
For sure.
Lisa was one of them.
You said what?
Lisa was one of them. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, so the story for that was, let's see, which one should I go over? So I'll go over the one. It was my birthday out here. And I think it was my 22nd birthday. I was at my boy's house. And I got really messed up quick, and then I sobered up. And I was like, all right, I'm good. And then after that, I kept mixing, so when you mix, it's just all bad news after that. I was mixing like tequila. I was drinking like tequila, and then I was drinking shots of vodka. Drinking shots of tequila, and I was like mixing fucking vodka with like soda and shit. And then I had some Henny, and then I had a shot of like fucking Fireball. And then I had like 3 beers, and I was like, damn. Next thing I know, I go to the bathroom, and I'm staring at myself like at the mirror. I'm like, yo, I'm good. And then I fall back, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I get up. I walk out, and then I throw up in the the sink. Yeah, I threw up in the sink.
From your friends.
And then after that, I don't remember anything else. And there's pictures like where we were just like my friends took pictures of me. I was like passed out on like the table, and like I have like 5 of my friends just taking a selfie with me, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And,
oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, and then. Next thing I know, somehow I got to the couch, and I don't know how I got there, and then I fell asleep. And my boy took pictures of me, fucking just slumped on the couch, while everyone is still partying. I'm just there, asleep, just gone.
Lightweight.
Yeah, and then woke up, went to Waffle House, and I was fine. But,
Waffle House. Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good hangover. breakfast.
That sounds so good. Anyway,
But yeah, that was a
funny,
pretty bad story.
You're young one time.
I mean, I don't like getting blacked out. So.
I mean, it's the morning after when you feel like you're just like, I mean, it happens to everybody. You just wake up, you're like, I'm never doing this again, and then you do it again.
Yeah. I just have to be in the mood to drink. Like most of the time, I'm not even in the mood.
No, I know what you mean. Like, I've come to a realization that like I really like water. So like when I'm going out, whatever, I try to just get water. But I don't want to be I don't want to be like a buzzkill. So sometimes I get a beer or whatever. I don't really like mess with beer like that. I don't really like Coronas. But yeah, I mean, I'm more of a. I used to be. I mean, everybody's gone through that phase. When I was 19, I would say there was a good phase there when I was going out every weekend, either clubbing, party, kickback, whatever. And yeah, but I mean that's just a phase everybody goes through. Right now I'm just a social. I think it's called social drinker. Like just go out, drink on certain events.
Yeah. I mean, it depends where I go. Even sometimes I'll go to a bar and I won't even drink. I'll just like get like.
Oh, that's stupid.
I don't care.
That's literally the point of the bar.
I mean, I'm still hanging out with my friends. I came to hang out. I didn't come to drink.
I was just playing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't gone drunk though in like a long time. Even when we went to Barstow, we were drinking Trulies, and I mean that didn't really affect me. But yeah, I haven't gone like drunk. I would say in like, I think I got drunk one time this year. That's it. But yeah,
It's not bad at all.
But yeah, moving on, we want to get to the last segment that we couldn't get to last week because of time. And this is called the Relatable Podcast. We've been talking mostly NBA. But we do want to get into relatable topics. And one of those relatable topics that we thought was kind of important, especially in our age range. And today, for everybody really, is fitness. And the topic for today would be just gym, like what Bradley for you, what exactly is your fitness goals right now? How'd you get started? And yeah, just share any stories.
I'll start off with like how I got started. So, I mean, lifting wise, I think I kind of started when I was in high school, but like first of all, fitness wise, right? Like middle school, played basketball. Been playing basketball since like elementary school, and then through till now, right? But then I remember in middle school, played basketball, did cross country. I don't know why I did cross country. I hate running, hate doing long distance. But then my freshman year, I was in wrestling, and that's when I first got introduced to lifting heavy, and like just lifting in general. And I didn't really pay attention to it though. Like I didn't pay attention to like how much I was lifting and then eating and stuff. I was just lifting to lift because it was part of the wrestling program, And then I would start going to 24-hour fitness, but I never saw any gains. Like I guess I got newbie gains because I would lift kind of heavy, and then, but my diet was so shit. Like after school every day, I would be going out and getting like fast food and shit, like Mexican food especially. So like those, I was just getting a ton of carbs, and just fucking my shit up. Yeah, I did not eat very healthy at all. And then after that, joined the Navy. Started taking it a little bit more serious. And then once I got here, or once I joined itself, boot camp was. I'll make a full. Well, one day we'll do like a full, story about my experience there. But we work out and stuff. Got used to it. A lot of body weight. And then once I got back out, to just the regular Navy, the fleet they call it, we started lifting a lot more. But I'd say only the last 2 years I've been really serious about it.
And what are your
actually
goals
lifting.
right now, if you have any?
So my goal right now that I'm currently working on is just to bulk up to like I want to get up to like 10 more pounds. I'm at like 170 right now. I want to get to 180. Just see where I'm at. And then after that, I don't want to really ever bulk up again because I just finished a half marathon or not a half marathon last time in early August, and
When you came,
yeah, when I came on leave, and what I want to get into is a lot more like just like athletic stuff, I guess, like ultra marathons, half marathons, Spartan races, triathlon, like stuff like that, and not really focusing on just getting big. I just want to get really like fit and athletic.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I mean, I want to get a little more size. You know, I feel like I have small ass arms. Makes me sad.
You don't have small arms.
Yeah, I do. Bro.
You're big, bro.
No, I don't. I'm not. But yeah, how about you? How about your little?
Well, for me, so I think a lot of guys can relate to this. Growing up, I mean, you saw me, bro. I was a twig. I was a walking twig. Like I was.
Both of us.
Me more though. Like that's just my genetics though. Like
Yeah.
from both of well, mostly my dad's side, they're like all skinny, and yeah. So all throughout high school, when I started high school, bro, I was like, I think it was like barely 100 pounds. And
Yeah.
then,
Same.
And then for the long, so yeah, I didn't take lifting like serious until I think senior year of high school, just because I had more time. Because junior year, I mean, I'll get into that another time, but junior year is probably like the toughest year for me, probably for all of us, like academically and all that. Because I was working too at McDonald's. We can talk about that another time too, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Ooh, that feels like that even happened, but whatever.
Yeah, for real. Long ass time ago.
Yes, time ago. But thank God that's over. But no, anyway, so senior year, I mean, I got out of school like at 1, and that's when I started going to Crunch. Yeah, so for me, I think like a lot of guys can relate to this. Growing up, I've always been, I mean, you saw me, bro. I was a walking twig. I was always skinny. Just pure bones. And yeah, in high school, when I started high school, I was like literally barely 100 pounds. So it was always like a big ass insecurity. And yeah, but for some reason, like I didn't really think about like weightlifting like seriously until like senior year. I think just because I had more time. Because junior year I was busy with McDonald's and academic. And yeah, like senior year, that's when I would say I took it more seriously. And I went to Crunch Fitness, which is like a gym that like everybody in our high school went to, at least in Tustin. And yeah, from there, I would say I went from like 100 to like 125 pretty quickly. That's because I was starting to eat more too. Uh, and yeah, and then from, I'd say 17, 18. I'd say during the pandemic really is when I gained the most because I was like 130 when the pandemic started, and all I would do, I mean, it's like I had weights at home that my uncle gave me, so all I would do all day is like eat, sleep, and then lift the weights that I had, and then from there I went from like 130 at my most I was 160, and that's when I was like, I would even say I was pretty big, but like big and like I was both fat and muscular, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, so but I've slimmed down since because like I went to the doctors last year and they did a blood test, just a regular blood test, and they found that I had like high cholesterol. And it made sense. Like it's kind of genetic. Like I know, like at least from my mom's side, they're like they struggle there with like cholesterol and like blood pressure and stuff like that. But
Yeah, same
yeah,
for me.
and also coupled with the fact that honestly I wasn't eating well. I was eating like I was bulking up as like you're trying to do, so I didn't care what I was eating. I was eating like Popeyes chicken. Oh man, I love Popeyes chicken.
Yeah.
I was eating Dave's hot chicken, eating In-N-Out, all that, and I thought it was like it wasn't gonna affect me that bad because I was young. I mean, I am young, but I
Yeah.
thought like my goal was to bulk up. You know, I guess I did too much, so I've slimmed down. I've been on a diet for like a pescatarian diet. And the good thing, I took another blood test a couple months ago, and my cholesterol levels it like hit barely like at like a good level, so it went down a considerable amount. And yeah, for now I'm just focusing on like right now I'm at like at 145. I think like around 150s is like a good weight for me because I'm trying to bulk up a little bit too.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do it like not like just like eating crap. I'm trying to like at least have some abs. I don't want to be like flabby. And so I've also been doing I've also have tried what's it called, calorie deficit. I did that last month and it sucks. I mean it's cool. It actually does work. Like so, what calorie deficit basically is it's what it is. Like you don't starve yourself, but so before you get like a workout on, before you do any activity, you'll eat a meal, and then you'll do the activity to burn off that meal, and then during the rest of the day, you just drink a lot of water, and you hit the sauna, and like yeah, you do get hungry. I got hungry a lot, but it does work. Like it does like burn, I guess, the fat from your belly, from your stomach, and
Yeah, it definitely
I
works.
did have a six pack there for a minute. It definitely works, but it's obviously that's the hardest. Even that's harder than like gaining muscle or like losing weight. Honestly, because it's a lot. It's more like mental. It's not like you just go to the gym and you just do like cardio and you lose the fat, right? Like
Yeah.
this is more mental. Like you gotta like avoid eating, um, especially eating like bad like carbs and like processed meat and all that. And so I've been kind of off it. I need to get back on it again because I kind of lost the abs now. But it's also hard because I'm trying to like still pack on some muscle on top on like my chest and arms. And but yeah, I mean overall, I'm very happy with how far I've come. Because I look at pictures of myself. There's one picture. Let's see if if I can find it. Honestly, this is one picture I show it like not everybody, but like when I'm on like on a date or whatever, I'll show this just like to get a surprise face. And so everybody's like, "Whoa, you look so different," and I'd be like, "Yeah, you wouldn't even look in my direction if I looked this way." And I don't say like in a sad way or anything like that, but it's just like it was bad the way I looked. Like
I mean, it's that glow up. It's like that glow up when you get older. You know, some people peak during high school, some people don't. So.
That's true. I say like physically, I'm in the best. Right now, I'm in the best shape I've ever been.
Yeah.
But definitely high school, I was not. I was. It's just genetics, man. Like so bony. Naturally, I'm so bony. If I didn't work out, I'd probably be around 125, 130.
Yeah.
Which is really low. While I find it, you can continue on.
Yes, I mean, just I don't know. Fitness is a huge thing to me. I like to be feeling good. Because, I mean, it's true what they say. Like, you eat good, you work out, like, you feel good.
You feel good. Yeah, that's
like, I have way more energy.
Yeah, I think...
Way more energy eating healthy and all that.
I think that's why I really, like, fuck with water now, as dumb as that sounds. Because it's honestly just refreshing. And it's not, like, when I don't drink soda. I've never really liked soda.
Yeah.
But, like, when I drink soda, like, I just feel like I just want more soda. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but here's how it looked in freshman year or sophomore year of high school. Can you see that or no?
It's like blurry.
It's pretty blurry. Ah, well.
It's not gonna
maybe we'll fix that. It's not? Okay, whatever. Anyways, it's really bad, but I was like 110 maybe in this picture.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy if you ever look at it compared to how I look now.
Yeah, way different.
Yeah, and that's another thing I'll say about the diet I went on to lower my cholesterol. I did feel better, like not eating the Popeyes, not eating the Dave's Hot Chicken, the In-N-Out. I did feel better because I ate pretty like fish. There's a poke tiki place where I live. It's awesome. Um, Salmon's really good. And then it's just like chicken. And I honestly I felt better. Like there's time I remember when I would eat that like In-N-Out and stuff like that. Sometimes my stomach would hurt, and I felt like just throwing up. And like with that type of food, you feel way better.
Yeah, you cut out like the fast food because that's what I like when I used to eat fast food a lot. Once I cut that out, I felt way better. Not as tired, not as like just out of energy, not wanting to do anything. Like not feeling bloated all the time, not feeling like fat.
Yeah, bloated, man. I felt bloated too. My stomach would start making noise, and I was just like, fuck, wasn't worth it. No, but that's my goal right now. Just get a little bit more, get some abs, and yeah, I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now. Though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I just want to. I'm thinking about the Christmas. Once Christmas comes around, you need to just be bulked up by that time, and then after that, then just. I mean, also like the other thing is too. Like I only want to bulk until like probably January because around March is when we start to do the Navy fitness test. So I'm trying to get like a high score on that. I usually get a pretty decent score, but I want to get a pretty high score before I get out. That's my last fitness.
Is everybody in shape in the Navy?
Oh yeah, that's one thing. So definitely not. There's a lot of out of shape people. It's pretty crazy. I didn't expect that when I joined, but a lot of my friends
like the commercials and everything. Because like the commercials and everything make it seem like everybody in the military is like in shape and like just like working out all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that work out. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bodybuilders. There's a lot of just fucking athletes. A lot of people that don't look like they work out, but they actually are like fit, like really fit. Then you got that other majority where they're like smokers, drinking a lot, love to eat fast food, play video games, just go home, don't do any activities. I mean, you do you, but I mean, I just feel like being in the military, I don't like to be like Joe Navy, is what they call it, super fucking like into the military, but I feel like if you join the military, you should always be in decent shape. But just my opinion. So not everyone agrees.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think I ever told you this, but I remember. I think it was my aunt. For some reason, everybody in my family like remembers you because she's the only like white friend I have. My aunt. I remember. She asked me. She was like, "Oh, what's your best friend? What's he doing?" And I was like, "Oh, he's still in the Navy." And I remember she said like, "Oh, he must be like ripped in shape." And I said like, I mean, not really. And then I asked her, I was like, "You think everybody's in the military is in shape?" She was like, "I was like, yeah. What else do they do? Don't they have to like defend stuff?" And I was like, they're not like in war right now, like fighting Russians or whatever." And I was like, and I told her like, no, majority of people are not like working out like that.
Don't get me wrong, like Marines and Army, they're definitely more in shape. But I mean, their branches require different stuff. Like us being on a ship all the time definitely affects, just being fit. But like for example, right now I work on a ship, but I'm not at sea. So everyone goes home at the end of the day. You don't have to stay on the boat. And even then, like if you are staying on the boat, they have gyms there on the ship, so there's always a way to get a workout in or something.
Yeah, I will say right now, my gym was relatively new. Like, I came in 2019. I don't go to. It's like EOS Fitness. I would say the only issue I have right now is that it gets way too packed. One issue I have right now for myself that I need to fix. I need like a gym buddy. Like I need to like. That's the problem when I go, and it's packed. It's usually like a group of guys, so it's like very I don't know what the word is, but I'm not gonna go up to like a group of guys and be like, "Oh, how many sets y'all have?" And then wait it out, or whatever. And that's one issue in my gym that like it's very annoying. I specifically go at specific times, like weekends is not that packed, so I'll go on the weekends. And but yeah, like I need to either find a new gym or like I don't know, just deal with it. Or just keep going at specific times because now it's like way more packed. This is 24 hours as compared to the one I went to before. Crunch closed like at 10 or something like that, which is pretty bad in my opinion if you're closing your gym down that late. I mean that early.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have the same problem. I mean, I hate like out here. The most popular one is One Life Fitness, and I used to go there. But now I go just onto an Air Force base and work out at their gym. It's way better. And you don't have to pay.
Way better?
It's not packed at all. So I love it over there.
No, my shit's packed to the max now. That's like ridiculous. Because I think everybody who went to that Crunch gym now goes to EOS.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's better, honestly. Yeah, switch. And then you have a lot of new people. I see a lot of new people there too. That's like one of the main reasons that I left Crunch was because I didn't want to see people. But whatever, it's whatever at this point.
Yeah, just gotta deal with it.
And yeah, if you don't have anything else left to talk for today, Bradley, I think that'll be the end of today's episode of Relatable.
Yeah, it was a solid episode, off of the NBA a little bit, getting into that other portion of our podcast where we obviously relatable topics,
Yeah.
Kind of why we have the name.
Relatable topics. I think a lot of people can relate to what we're saying right now. A lot of people have, especially guys. I think it's a way bigger issue for guys. I mean, I don't know, this is controversial now, but like for guys, a lot of our insecurities, it's just feeling like you're not big enough, and actually, for girls have body issues too, but it's different. But specifically for us, like talking about like hitting the gym, gaining weight is kind of the opposite for girls. Girls want to lose weight.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's some guys who want to lose weight too, but I think majority of guys like feel they're not big enough or anything like that. And I'm saying the gym is like it's really hard to like go consistently, but it is possible. Like I gained
to have that discipline.
30 pounds from it, basically. Yeah, 30 pounds from it. And, like it's changed my life, honestly. And
yeah,
I think it changed anybody else's, but yeah, I don't mean to go on the tangent, but yeah, today's episode has come to an end. Please like and subscribe for more content. Promised our visuals will get better. Brad's gonna get a mic.
Quality by sound and video will be better. We're gonna try to upload on a regular schedule sooner or later.
Yeah, we need to get on that too. When you come back, Brad, you need to show me how to edit these. You need to show me how to edit these.
I'm back at Christmas.
So I could like
it's confirmed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also follow. We created a new Twitter. We created a Twitter account. Follow us at Relatable1. Yeah, that'll conclude today's episode. Thank you for joining us. Peace out. Peace out, recording.
All right. See y'all.